Hello. Testing. Make sure we ain't too loud. Are y'all ready to stir up some sauce this evening?
Never miss another live stream again. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and click see all notifications.
What is, pardon me, the motherfucking deal? Now, it seems like this shit looking like it's too high. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Make sure the audio is good. Okay. Make sure everything is in order. Make sure everything is copacetic. I don't know why this ticker's going. I ain't writing none of some old shit. Y'all know I be play as fuck up. I don't even know what this shit's saying. What we got? Where's the thingy for that? Oh, right here. Okay, cool. How are all of you doing this evening? I hope everybody has recovered. I hope everybody is back in their right state of mind. I hope everybody is fine. I hope everybody has let the energy, level off. After the situation that took place last night, we're not that worried about it. It's not that big of a deal. That bad sleep will get you. That fucking shit will linger for a day or two if you sleep in a fucked up ass position. But welcome to Sauce Sports, man. If you're not familiar with Sauce Sports, I am your host, Ed Honcho, your Houston homeboy, your Houston homer, Senior Saucy, if you will. It's been a while since I've said that. And this is Sauce Sports. And if you're not familiar, Sauce Sports is a Houston, Texas homer network. So that means we're talking all stories, but only, all sports, but only Houston. I still got some old minutes up here too. So that's why I be forgetting. I got to change shit up when I be, when I switch the things. I be calling myself having everything automated and then, or not automated, but have everything ready. But then I be forgetting to change some certain shit. So again, play as fuck up. We saw what happened to the Rockets last night. Play as fuck up, man. It happens. But today I just want to talk about the current landscape of the city of Houston as far as the sports scene goes. Let me get the bank open. I definitely don't have that shaking. Already voodoo y'all. Let's see what we got in the mix, man. Y'all know how we start this thing off. And I got to put the roll call thing on this one. So we're going to get everything lined up, once I get everything properly organized. Y'all know I be everywhere and never there. But shout out to White Persuasion, Rigo, Asmel, Beast Mode, Miss Voodoo, CH Town, Kellum Boys, what's the motherfucking deal? Brandon 335, what's the motherfucking deal? Jerry Montalvo, Leviathan, Balin, what's the motherfucking deal? Drac Chipper, the motherfucking pimp, Voodoo Child, what's the motherfucking deal? Oh, yes, let me definitely check that out so y'all don't get excited because y'all got a whole bunch of sauce because it's about to be eradicated. Let's see who won the sauce. It is Monday. And shout out to Brandon 335. What's the motherfucking deal? The one that's up. All right. Brandon 335. I think this is what is second or third go round as a sauce winner celebrity. God damn, boy, you had 22 million. Good grief, 22 million. What is this? 846,100 sauce. Okay, my fault. No music. Good grief. Yeah, 20 million. Lagging Narwhal was in second place with 19,418,648. The crazy thing about that is it's kind of a situation. It's funny. The Brandon 335 and Lagging Narwhal situation. It's kind of like what's going on currently with the Rockets and Golden State. Okay. At any other time, Lagging Narwhal would be the motherfucking man. Had it been any other week throughout the existence of the sauce, since we've been doing the sauce support and all that other shit. Let me go ahead and clear that out so y'all can get active and I'll open the bank up. At any other time in history, since we've been doing the sauce, Lagging Narwhal would have took that and ran with it. But Brandon is a repeat champion like the motherfucking Warriors. No, I'm just fucking with you, Brandon. I fuck with you, man. But I'm just saying, so it's a similar situation. Isn't that strange? All right, let's reset the sauce. Yes, I want to be sure. Sorry about that loud ass noise. It's, a little warning, and let's get it tooted and booted, and the bank should be good to go. Here is, you say you feel like the mark my word prediction should deserve more sauce. Well, shit, nobody would have got no sauce except for the Rockets haters would have got it yesterday. But let's work on that. We'll work on it. I think about that. I'll come up with a standard of the sauce for tomorrow. But yeah, let's talk about some things, man. Let's talk about what's going on in the city. Let's talk about, yeah, that's what I say. The points don't matter. You got to understand that. We'll get into it. Let's talk about the Texans for a little bit. We haven't talked about the Texans in a while, and let's talk about them. You got OTAs today. I believe the media is not allowed till tomorrow. I believe that's what Wise had told me. You say 100K sauce because it's a bold prediction, but here's my deal. Like, what if I up the sauce? I mean, I think it should be a risk involved. If I up the level of sauce for the bold predictions, should I take away for incorrect predictions? I mean, I'm just saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. That's something we'll work on. But OTA is going on, and so you're going to have some of the vets getting with some of the Clarence. What's the motherfucking deal? You're going to have some of the vets getting with some of the youth. And as a matter of fact, my fault, I didn't properly do the roll call, man. Make sure y'all shout out where you're from. So if you're not from the city, you know, shout out where you're from. I'll show you a little bit of love, and that's the least I could do. If you are from the city, shout out your side with pride. And it's like send some more love that way. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, all that good shit. Say, but that would be a lot of work on your part, but then they wouldn't be as bold. Okay, we'll see. Because they would, so that way, you say you don't think that people would say, they wouldn't risk it as much? Do you think they would think about their predictions a little bit more if we put a risk factor to it? I don't know. That's something to consider. But OTA is going on, and again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens out of that. I didn't really want to focus solely on the Texans because there wasn't really a lot of news coming out, and I definitely want to talk some more about the Rockets, some things I've been thinking about. We've seen some comments. We've seen some things. Shout out to Seth. Had sent me something about Davenport. And basically Davenport talking about, you know, he's going to fight for that position. He ain't easing up. He's going to put in work. Press Rod, what's the motherfucking deal? Straight out of Oakland. H-Town already. The SWAT. Where we didn't have guns at school today. Well, good. Thank God. Let's try to avoid any of that shit shaking. Lakewood already. Northside. Northwest already. Already. I see a couple of another SWAT. Baytown holding it down. The Dirty Bay, I see you. Should we be mad if we lost? No, not at all. A-Leaf, what's the motherfucking deal? Not at all. I'm more mad about me losing to Steph Curry in my wrestling match yesterday than I am about the game, honestly. And I think I will have another celebrity deathmatch basketball Royal Rumble on the Mixer stream tonight. I'm from heaven. I'm in a better place. Says who? I got beat the fuck up. Everybody beat me up. Don't be mad about that. We lost the war. This is game 3. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to lose. Now, don't get mad until, you know, the series is over with. The series is not done until it's done, man. Because what happens, you get mad, you get angry. The Rockets win game 4. Come back home, win game 5, and they're up 3-2, you know. You still mad? You wasted all that anger for nothing. Don't get mad until it's time to really get mad. And don't go to that extreme, Jackson. It's not that serious. Eric Gordon, I don't know. Like I said, I don't fucking know. His head looks like a basketball, so I'm not sure. The Spurs are actually going to offer Kawhi a whole lot of money. And I don't understand that because you keep hearing these rumors of all these rifts and all this other stuff. They're going to offer him like $219 million. And I'll make 13 tapes before you do. I need to watch that shit. I watched like the first episode of that 13 Reasons Why. I like fell asleep on that bitch because somebody mentioned in here, no, watch 13 Reasons Why. And I started watching it. I like fell completely the fuck asleep. Fuck Incognito. But with Kawhi, if he's going to be offered that much money, I don't see it happening in the city. You know, my thing though is I don't know if he wants to go elsewhere because he feels like he could be more marketable or whatever the exact reason is. I just don't see Kawhi staying in San Antonio. Should get Google Incognito. But all I'm saying is this, because who was that who had beef with Incognito a while? Was it Smith? It was one of our DNs a while back had some beef with Richie Incognito. Who was that? I've still been holding on to that beef for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, fuck 'em. My thing is, what else is good on Netflix? Train to Busan. I recommend that to everyone. If you like zombie movies and you're literate and can read because it's subtitled, watch Train to Busan. That bitch is super dope. Let's get a little giveaway cracking going there. But like I say, talking about the Texas, man, Davenport was saying, you know, he's trying to, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely fighting for that position. He said he's not giving it up easy and he don't care who's in front of him. You know what I'm saying? He's coming full speed. It was Antonio Smith. I knew it. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was Antonio Smith. Yeah, I've heard a few things about Incognito myself. That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm sure Bob McNair would love the pickup, but, you know, as a fan, I don't. You know, it is what it is. I have a question for you guys. To watch Naruto on Netflix in the restroom. That shit ain't finna check. I watched Naruto. I started watching. I watched like the first 5 episodes. Winky put me on, and then I need to catch up. I like that shit. That shit was good. I need to finish that. But I wouldn't watch Naruto in the bathroom. I've been in the bathroom that long. I'm gonna pop on some Pornhub or some X videos or something. If we gonna get that kind of action going. No, I'm just bullshitting. I'm joking, but I'm not. Y'all figure this shit out. Yeah, Lamb is also awful. Will he be a Kendall Lamb? No, he's already better than Kendall Lamb. Like, he's already started a couple of games and was decent. He was solid. And I won't say he was decent. I won't say he was solid. He was decent. Sean Real Live, what's the motherfucking deal from the land of the trio? But like I say, Davenport was decent. I just have my questions because of the limited amount of time that he got. And we saw instances where, you know, Jeff Allen was moved from guard to tackle. And it just makes you question some things. Makes me question some things. You guys may be a little bit more confident than I am. Shameless. I know Shaq Kush fuck with that Sam. He be trying to get me to he be trying to get me to motherfucking me watch that Shameless. Fuck Naruto. Look, I watch Naruto, man. Look, I eat menudo and I watch Naruto. So what's the motherfucking deal, Bailey? Anyway, you say now that they feeding him right, he ain't losing that spot. Okay. Z Nation, I haven't seen that. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Jay Dizzle, what's the motherfucking deal? Always good to see you. But yeah, man, like I was saying, you know, what expectations do you guys have? I mean, again, it's just OTAs, it's organized team activity. So that doesn't mean like motherfuckers going to be out there knocking each other around and shit like that. I don't think people really, I mean, I guess you're going to see some things. I mean, there's always going to be, when you get a group of guys together, you're going to see who's better than who. You're going to see things that stand out. I don't want to sit here and start crowning people starters and things like that. Some of these rookies and you know, Eric Reed and some of these guys like that. But it's good to see what you have as a whole. And matter of fact, you know what? Let me fix this real quick. It's good to see what you have as a whole, and make comparisons, man. You know what I mean? And so you can kind of start seeing. You can start having an idea where guys are going to end up. Okay, well, we may not have pads on. We may not have, you know, we may not be going full speed, but. Let me see. Okay, cool. Now, so let me make sure I say the same. Right. Let me do this real quick. I got to pull a little okey doke on the bank, and we'll be right back in it and clean it up. Okay, we should be good. There we go. My fault. So if you missed that, you might have to resource. I shut the bank down for like 5 seconds, real quick. So you should be back good though. So my fault. But again, like I say, coming out of OTAs, I mean, what do you really expect to happen? You know what I'm saying? Sports radio. Well, you go fuck with that sports radio, that they're very, very honest. You go fuck with that sports 10, 610, man. Go fuck with that 792, and then you I'll see you in a week. But again, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's nothing major really happening. So that's why I say I'm not gonna focus a whole lot on it, but I will, you know, we will talk about it because there's always going to be news and stuff coming out of OTAs, but again, with no media presence and kind of, I don't know, man, because I'm thinking about last year. Let's think about the media from last year. And this is what I'm saying about your local Houston sports media. What did they tell you? What did the experts tell you was going to happen? Wait 1 second. I think I may have to snizzle here. But what did the local media experts tell you? They told you that Kendall Lamb was going to be a great starter. Okay, they hyped all that. They hyped all that shit up. They said, Kendall Lamb's going to be a starter. Kendall Lamb's going to he's going to be the man. He's going to be the replacement for Dwayne Brown. Kendall Lamb was a lamb, not even amongst wolves. He was a lamb amongst sheep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? And the thing about this shit, it was just pathetic. They told you, old buddy, I don't even know if I don't think he ended up he didn't even fucking end up with the fucking Texans. The one everybody was on the corner last year, Nelson. Everybody said Nelson was going to do everything. Everybody was hyping up Nelson and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You say, we got to do what we got to do to get you full time. Look, I'm gonna make it full time. I'm gonna make my own full time. I don't want to call it radio, because I think the radio, I don't want to say the radio is dying, but nobody's going to look. That's the old crowd, you know what I'm saying? The older crowd, because you super youngsters, y'all call us old. Y'all call motherfuckers who 25 old and shit. I see motherfuckers calling old niggas, calling J. Cole old and shit like that. But I used to think the same way. It just is what it is. But when I say the old guard, we're talking about the old guard. Motherfuckers don't know how to use a Google or a smartphone. You know what I'm saying? They go fuck with that. And I mean, there's some good conversation on there from time to time, but I think that we can provide a much better platform for people to speak their minds, because a lot of that shit what you got with those guys is they feel that they're smarter than everybody. They feel like they know everything. Oh, I played football, so I know that, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. They told Simon, cough. Here's my thing. I'll eat the crow on that. Matter of fact, I don't know if I ever did, so I'll eat some crow right now on that. I also said that I thought Savage would be capable. I think I did eat some crow, but I eat some more crow. I mean, it was really bad. I was Team Savage life. I thought Savage would be solid. Like, I don't want to say solid. I thought he would be decent. I thought he would be capable. He didn't do that. Now, you tell me you go listen to 610, you go listen to 790, or any of those motherfuckers, John McClane, Pancakes, whatever the fuck, and tell me when they hold themselves accountable for the stupid shit that they say. Never. Okay? Never. What? Look, this is, I'm getting back to my natural color, J. Dizzle. You know what I'm saying? My natural purpleness. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get purple black. That's what the hoes want. Yeah, Crow, he just posted, man. Crow just overlooking the city. See, what the Crow is doing is he's watching everybody. He's watching all the sports analysts, all the sports commentators, people who do film, but he's watching everybody. He's just making sure he's keeping everybody accountable. He's like the sports superhero of the city. And he's just gonna fly up on a ledge when somebody just talking some bullshit. He's just gonna pull up outside the window and just give him that look. He's gonna light his cigarette. Oh, okay. Balin, have you been in the Kush Den already? I mean, what's really going down? You talking crazy today. Clutch Gaming, what's the motherfucking deal? I still don't know how to play League of Legends, but it is what it is. Y'all hold it down for the city. That's all that matters. As long as y'all good, I'll be all right. But my thing is this, man. Again, like I say, I'm not knocking other platforms. They're all there for a reason. But in reality, I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. My thing is, like, I'm always about trying to build something. That's always been my shit. Even when I be fucking it up, it's like I have to build something. I have to create something. Like, I don't want to go into somebody else's fucking shit that they ain't had built for decades. They ain't had for years and years, Then I'm following and abiding by what they want. I want to bring a different feel. Like, I don't want to go in somewhere and limit myself and getting told what I need to talk about. Like, sometimes I just want to fuck with y'all. Sometimes it ain't even about, because what you get a lot of times is there's no real sports news going on in the city. They'll start talking about bullshit. I don't give a fuck about other teams and other cities. Like, we'll talk about a player here and there, but I'm not going to dedicate a whole show to some shit like that. I'm not going to try to reach. Like, I'd rather just interact with y'all. I'd rather interact with y'all and say, what's up, man? What's going down? And just kind of know what's going on in your life. If it ain't really shit shaking around, I mean, shit, I'd rather do that than force feed you some bullshit just because we have a time slot to fill up, So it is. It's all good. I say League of Legends, nothing special. All right, that's what everybody's saying. I just never played it. I just be talking shit. What is the next competitive game? And that's something we need to start talking about too. That's something I'm gonna start talking about a little bit more. Maybe I'll save it for like Saturdays or Fridays. I mean, do like just kind of talk about what's going on the competitive gaming scene. I'm not super familiar with it, but I do want to start paying more attention because that's something that's growing. And honestly, Once some other things get going, that's something that I'd like to get us get us a little soft sports league going. But all you PlayStation players, we'll figure it out. But I'd like to get some shit like that shaking. So, what do you think about people saying Watson's going to have a down year? I mean, people are entitled to their opinion. And it's quite possible. I mean, he set a super standard when he came out. You're looking at some of the teams we played last year. You look at last year's schedule compared to this year. It may not look as good in the beginning. Changing up the offense, different pieces. It may not look as good in the beginning. It may look better. We may have these guys may fill out, be the offensive line that we've been hoping and wanting for, and they give him all the time in the world, and he doesn't have to get extra creative and try to figure things out. My thing is that people say, oh, well, they got film on Watson. They got 6 games of film on Watson. In every game, you saw something damn near differently. The thing is, like, if you're watching film on Watson, you know what I'm saying? If you're watching film on Watson and you're a defensive coordinator, if bullshit-ass Mike Vrabel considered, I was scared of what Marcus Mariota could do. Nah, you're a head coach, dumb fuck. Quit lying to them people. If you are a defensive coordinator who's afraid of a guy like Marcus Mariota and you only watch 6 games of a rookie in Deshaun Watson, you don't know what you're doing. You have no idea because there are no tendencies to see. You know what I'm saying? There's no tendencies to truly see what he does because like, look at the first couple of games, you had no Fuller and he made things work with other guys. He will find anybody. So it's like there's nothing to shut down because he's going to turn anybody into a star. And so you have to figure something out. But there's really, in my personal opinion, I don't think there's enough film out on him. I don't think he was playing long enough to get a good idea of all his tendencies, of all his habits, and all that shit. I need to take that one off because I had a hiatus on the podcast. So I need to make sure I take that off. But I'm gonna get back. Big titties. Your mom is a lunatic. Why is your mom a lunatic? Big titties. My thing with Fuller, man. And they saying he's getting bigger. They say he looks a little bit bigger and all that. I said, yeah, but what's his name said he was scared of him. I mean, he said that. He said, fucking, what's his name said he was scared of Mariota. If he's saying shit like that, like the fact that those words even came out of his mouth, I don't care if you're going to a new team and you're trying to hype them up and then trying to get them, behind you and I'm going to feed you some sugar so you think everything is sweet. I think not. Foreman is an interesting thing. We're talking about OTAs. We're talking about stuff like that. Let's talk about a media day happened, I want to say last week. And you saw Foreman out there doing the South Side. She came on your account saying you apologize. What are you talking about? It's like Mike Vrabel doesn't know shit. Yeah, he's not, like I say. But the thing is, what's going to happen in Tennessee is there's like a buffer there, which is crazy. Yes, appreciate that, Ms. Voodoo. So y'all like to stream, hit that like button, man. Like button is free. You know what I'm saying? And it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good about the things I do. It strokes my ego. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm not too worried about it, big titties. Well, I mean, you might be right, but at least we're not Cowboys. So, Foreman is 80 on there. That's what's up. But Foreman was over there doing the South Side and doing all that shit in this little video. Even they're talking about do your dance, Foreman. Like, what the fuck? You don't know what the fuck this dance is? It's the South Side. This shit been shaking probably since damn near before Foreman was alive. Shit, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Yeah, that's what I'm not even worried about the Mariota. I'm not worried about Mariota in the slightest. Mediocre Mariota, he's going to be a bridge QB going into. Well, shit, they might keep around a couple more years. I'm hearing that it's not supposed to be that many good guys coming out next year. And we'll see what's what. But the only QB you're scared of is Baker. Stop. Just stop the shenanigans. What's up, real family? What's the motherfucking deal? Let's get a little raffle action going on here, man, and let's talk about a couple other things. Let's switch over. We'll talk back and forth. I mean, we'll talk about whatever. It's kind of one of those days. This is sports talk. This is Houston sports talk. So we're going to talk about Houston. We're going to talk about whatever's on your mind. Let's get let's get this. I'm gonna make y'all work for it. It's Monday. Saul's been reset. I'm gonna let somebody be a clear cut leader in the sauce. So let's see. We're gonna do 1 million. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna make it 5 minutes, and I gotta think of. You're gonna have to guess this one. Let me give y'all a good clue. Okay, super easy. I'll make it easy on y'all. I don't know. Let me think about that, because people are going to have different opinions. People are going to have different opinions on this one. Let me see. No, because I was going to say the best general manager in the city, but I think people are going to have differing opinions on that one. Let's think about it. Give me a few minutes to think about that one. Yeah, I know some people say more. I think some people say what's the Astros best owner or GM? Let's go with the player I expect to see the biggest improvement from on the court tomorrow night. Okay, so we'll make that one easy. Let's tank for Ed Oliver. Stop. The thing about that is, it sounds good, but a defensive player doesn't put points on the board. So, yeah, as much as I would like it, if we're in that position, hopefully we're not in that position. But if we are in that position, yeah, make sure y'all put the exclamation point in front of your answer, and it's only the last name, all lowercase, so that way y'all can. My fault. I should have let y'all know that. But again, like I say, Bill O'Brien to subscribe. I'm just now seeing that. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking funny. Again, though, man, talking about the Rockets and talking about the things that are going on with them against the Warriors. Again, I tell you not to be worried. The Warriors are a good team. They're a very good team. They've been doing this for a couple of years. What's the motherfucking deal, El Lobo? How you doing this evening? But my thing is, like I say, the Warriors are a good team. Fuck them, though. They're a good team. They got disrespected, okay? Because we hung fucking 50-something fucking points on them. Well, people could talk about the first half, but shit, it was already, 28 in the first half? He's fucking Mariota's ass, dog. Mariota's not good. Mariota cannot beat the Texans. He got lucky with that last game, got a little bit lucky. He's not good, dog. He's not. So my thing is this, though. Again, looking at what the Rockets had going on yesterday, and I talked about it last night in the post-game show. The Rockets played themselves out of that game. Okay? So my thing is, the Rockets have to tighten up as a whole, because this series depends on their mind state. It's not about anything that Golden State is doing. Tell me what you guys saw that was just exceptional from Golden State. It wasn't anything. What you saw was just piss poor play from the Rockets. Missing easy, wide open layups. Yeah, 33%. That's what I'm saying. He's missing that first half, 12 missed layups. You shouldn't miss that in the fucking game. 20 fucking turnovers, unacceptable. Look at it. Look at this, okay? We talked about it. Take 20 turnovers. So that's, again, we talked about that's anywhere between 20 to 60 points that you're leaving off the board, okay? So you got that. Just in turnovers. Then I don't know how many the total missed layups were, but I know it was, like I said, in the first half, it was 12. And that's an extra 24 points you're talking about right there. You're talking about, again, an extra 80, 85 points that you're just leaving out there. Not because of anything Golden State did exceptional. Not because of anything they did amazing. The Rockets just came out playing like ass. I don't know what it was. Again, I feel like some of the calls initially, this is how it kind of works. When you're getting certain calls, it'll affect your mind state. So you're like, okay, if the refs are calling it tough on you, you're going to start playing a little bit softer. You're not going to do as much. But then when you're letting the other team get away with shit, they're going to play much more aggressive. And that's kind of what I felt was happening. I'm not sitting here saying all the calls and all that is what stopped anybody or what caused anything. I just feel like the early imbalance of the calling affected the mentality. The Rockets were feeling they couldn't play as aggressively as maybe they did in game 2. You know what I mean? Teresa, what's the motherfucking deal? We play better when we're on a 2-day rest. Again, and that's another thing. I talked about that last night too. It's hard to sustain the energy over 3 days. Okay, look, well, the team we were mad at first game, they came in our house, they beat our ass. So what we did, we got mad, we sat and we marinated in our madness for a couple of days, came back and beat the piss out of them. Bam. They got a chance to sit in their madness for way longer. So they're sitting there for 3 days, you know what I'm saying, just getting mad about it, 4 if you want to count after the game and everything, and they're just getting mad, letting it stew up, letting it boil, and letting this be their motivation and their drive. This is what's pushing them forward. Okay, cool. It's hard to be like overly happy and sustain that type of energy for the next few days. So again, it'd have been a different story if it was vice versa. If games 1 and games 2 would have happened differently, I think it would have been a different energy in game 3. The Rockets would have taken the dub, and then you have something different going on in game 4. But with the Rockets taking that L, getting embarrassed like the Warriors got embarrassed in game 2, which they got to sit on all that. We've never been embarrassed like this in the playoffs, and we don't know how to act. You know, it happens. It happens. But, you know, the Rockets got punched in the mouth, kicked in the stomach, stone cold stunned, you know what I'm saying, and kicked off the court and spit on. That's how bad they got beat down last night. Okay. And, you know, the Warriors really won it because at the end of game 2, you know, the Rockets kind of eased off the gas. They were cool. We got the W. In the game last night, the Warriors were still doing everything they could. They wanted to run that score up so bad. That lets you know it's pride. That lets you know, oh, that's a BT. I'm going to holler at your mama. What's up? That's funny. But my thing is that, you know, you got to look at the factors outside of what takes place on the court. You know, but these guys are professionals, so I'm not making excuses for, well, you know, this is why this happened or this is why that. I am kind of making excuses, but it's not justifiable for their play. But I'm just saying these are factors. You know, we're all human beings, and you got to take these things into account, you know. Yeah, rock bottom, all that good shit. Again, so like I say, man, it was very embarrassing. And if these motherfuckers got any nuts, got any pride, got any heart whatsoever, you come in tomorrow, you lay the smack down in Oracle. Then guess what? That fucking 41-point defeat don't mean nothing. You still worried about game 3? Well, shit, we talking on game 4, worried about game 5, we get this win. You know what I mean? We talking about going back to Houston and doing what we do best. But again, I think the Rockets need to be in the position where they're getting hated. That's just the kind of team that they are, because we saw, you know, once all that shenanigans and shit that took place in L.A. and our media was just talking all that crazy shit about them, we saw that it was a different ball game. I don't give a fuck about Iguodala. I don't give a fuck about Iguodala at all. He did a little something, but my thing is his old ass was trying to do too much. That's why he got fucking hurt trying to dunk and do all that putbacks and all that. That's cool. But he played out of his mind. Again, he played out of his mind. That was probably the best game he had. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say that. Show up game 5, you play at home, you take it back to, I mean, you can't have that type of mentality. Like, the series ain't over until the series is over. Until one team has 4 games in the win column, you don't motherfucking me. You don't sweat the shit, man. Like, oh, fuck Skip and Steve and A. They need to get back together. And fucking circle jerking motherfuckers. Them fucking lame asses, dog. Motherfuckers ain't have shit to say. Like, they have shit to say. No love to show when the Rockets did what they did. They never expected that. But again, when the Rockets get the W in the Oracle tomorrow, what will the talking heads say? What will they say? Because they're gonna get the win. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And that's the thing. But they're going to lose one today. I mean, not today. Well, tomorrow. They're going to lose one tomorrow. You know? Trust me, I done been through I done watched like Breaking Bad like 3 times, the entire fucking shit. But what happened? Oh, my God. Let's not even talk about that. But here's the thing that's what it's going to take, dog, is, well, this is what I fear. This is probably what I fear the most. But it's not even a real fear. Is Houston goes down 3-1. That fucking arena don't look like it looked game 1, game 2. All those fickle ass Houston fans. We got a bunch of motherfuckers over here that they really don't support our teams, dog. We got a bunch of fans who jump on in the last minute of the victory. You know, we got a bunch of fans who, okay, well, it looks like we're in the proper place. Okay, yeah, I'm a fan now. Yeah, woo. I mean, you go back to like the 11 and 12 seasons with the Texans. I know I saw motherfuckers come out of the woodworks. That motherfuckers who I've never heard say Texan anything. Oh, woo, go Texas #1, woo, woo. Yeah, when you beating the shit out of everybody, you know what I'm saying? When you looking like you finna win it all, motherfuckers will jump on your fucking dick. They love that shit, dog. But then as soon as something don't go the way that they want, oh, man, I knew it. I was saying, no, you ain't saying shit. You're saying you're a motherfucking dick rider, and that's all it is. I mean, really, really, that's all the fuck it is, dog. And so it kills me. It really kills me, the shit that people in Houston do, man. You know what I'm saying? The shit that Houston does, as a city, the fans in this city, it bothers me, man. But I mean, again, you got a lot of transits. You got a lot of people who come from out of town and start living in Houston, and it is what it is. They don't give a fuck about the history. They gonna fucking represent whatever bullshit they with, or the people in this motherfucker be more than happy to jump. I mean, where was I at one time? Was it Lucky's? It was one of those places, and they had a whole fucking like back area of Houston Patriots fans. I want to toss a stink bomb in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the craziest. You know what I'm saying? It's shenanigans, man. I'm a fan of the YouTube channel. Yeah, that's what I say. Warriors, I'm not worried about it. Rock's gonna take the W tomorrow. I'm confident. Like I say, the thing is, everybody else is looking at an angle from, it's the Warriors. They're so fucking good. What are we gonna do? I'm looking at it. Hey, my nigga, why y'all bullshitting? Like, I feel we're the Goliath, and they out there, the Rockets out there bullshitting. Like, really, we had the best record. We had the wins in the regular season. I don't give a fuck about the playoff games. They have one game better than us. One game better than us. We saw what the Rockets did. Like, midway through the third quarter, they quit, man, and we know that they quit. And so, with that being said, the numbers look really, 41 points. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay, got the win. All it counts for is a W. Those points don't roll over. Those points don't fucking benefit the next game. It's a brand new ball game, man. And so, like I say, it's cool. Be upset about that. Let the media knows these motherfuckers are. I wouldn't say they're psychologists. It's not the motherfuckers ain't that smart. But they know how to affect people. They know how to sway people. They say these certain takes. They use these certain words. They use these triggers. You know, the media is designed to affect you, to make you respond. So that's why I really don't watch a lot of anything. Like I say, I'll catch it every now and then. Like today, I'm not watching none of that shit because I already know exactly what they're going to say. They're going to say a bunch of stupid bullshit. They're going to say a whole bunch of off the wall shit when these same dick suckers were saying something completely different after game 2. When PJ Tucker in their face and oh man, hey, that's a nice shirt. Hey man, y'all did this and fucking ass clowns, dog. Ass clowns, all of them. I'll tell you this. If Sauce ever gets to that level, well, when the Sauce gets to that level, because I'm not going to say if, we're going to keep pushing. We're going to get there no matter how long it takes. And we start bringing people in and we start having conversations with people. Please believe, I'm finna say it exactly how I tell y'all on here. I'm going to speak the same way. If I don't like a motherfucker, hey, the interview might not go so well. If I did, then hey, I'm going to keep it real. Like I'm saying, hey man, I'm be like, honestly, like, I don't like that shit. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. If I'm going to hate on you, or I'm not going to hate on you, I'm going to talk down. But if I'm going to talk down in your face, just like I'm going to talk if I've got something else to say. Like, and that's what it is. And then you handle that accordingly. That's just how I see it. But to me, that shit kills me, dog. These fucking talking heads. And then they get upset when somebody says something about them. But my thing is, what do you contribute to the world? What do you bring to the table, man? You know, you might be comfortable, but you talking shit about these motherfuckers. Don't know what the fuck you be talking about. That's why I love that Le'Veon diss track. You know what I'm saying? Man, like I say, all of it, dog. It's just I agree. It takes a while. What's good, Berkeley Boss? What's the motherfucking deal, man? Stephen A. be doing that shit when he had good. Yeah, man. You see how he talked down on James Harden so much all the time, but the moment he had a chance to go 1-on-1 and do an interview with James Harden, his nigga was swinging from the left testicle, dog, looking like fucking Tarzan. You know, just. Come on, dude. Like, man, if you're not about that, if you don't like them, don't fucking dick ride when they in your fucking face. And then they be trying to act like, I see celebrities all the time, so I don't even get excited. You know, that's you do, you bitch. You a fucking fanboy. You know what I'm saying? That's what kills me. How you been in this game so long? You a fucking fanboy, though. Like, I appreciate what motherfuckers do. I appreciate the talent. I appreciate. And Kenny, you would think Kenny would hold it down, dog. But fuck Kenny and fuck his daughter's singing career, too. That's why he mad because she can't get on. But Brian, what's the motherfucking deal? Phoenix, what's the motherfucking deal? They look. Phoenix talking about no notification. We know he cut off notifications for the sauce. He talking about he retired. He over there. He just he cut off the notifications for the sauce and then just doing us bad, man. Lag and Narwhal. We were talking about you earlier, man. You came in second place for the sauce, and we were talking about how any other week you probably would have won it hands down, but Brandon pulled an amazing maneuver. Stephen A. Smith only exists because of Allen Iverson. Do you know what I'm saying? Allen Iverson, that's it. That's all that matters. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're not lying there, Lobo. That's what's working. That's what's working. Yeah, I got to put you on. I think it's your time to be on, Homer, because I think I owe you one of oh man things one. So I'll get that fixed. I know you did win. So I'm gonna get you tightened up on the whatchamacallit, the majigger, the mod shit. Trump bashing is, I mean, but the thing is, like, I gotta say, I'm not no fucking Trump supporter. I don't hate to do it. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, honestly, like I said, I feel about the same about all politicians. I tell you, like, straight up and down, like, I hate all of them. I feel the same way about Obama as any other fucking, there ain't none of that. Like, politicians are scummy people. Okay? A politician is a fucking scumbag. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like I look at them all the same. But the fact that, like, this is what people are getting off on, making news, like, he really like Trump, he made it in existence. He called fake news, and then now it's gotten to the point where they're doing that. We see the Times, and we see some of these other outlets trying to cut and edit clips and stuff like that to push a certain narrative because they know that type of news gets them views. But if they talk about other shit, it's not going to happen. Like, I don't give a fuck about the dude doing little bitty, like, at this point, what is there to be shocked by what he said? Nothing. So it's like, like Charlie Sheen winning. We saw what happened with Charlie Sheen. They had Charlie Sheen. He should have been taking some prep or something. I just learned about what that was. So I'm talking shit about it. Like, it came on a YouTube commercial. I was like, wow, there's a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. So that's cool. Sauceline is Idiot Commission. I was doing some shit. I was on the phone earlier, and it is low boogie. Y'all can definitely text into the sauce line, but you probably get one or two calls, and that bitch end up dying on the motherfucking thing. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, but what to me it makes for weak news. I mean, this is and I'm gonna get back to sports after, because like I said, I don't want to get into the policy. We can talk about that in the Kush dinner or whatever. But what I'm saying is, it's like, it's making these reporters, it's making these news outlets, it's making them fucking lazy, because now they say, well, we can just talk about Trump and that'll get us views. They're not actually looking for real news anymore, and that's my thing. That's what disappoints me the most about it. Like, I honestly don't care about all the rest of the shit. Oh my God, are you serious? I have not listened. I got a couple of texts on the sauce line. The first one is Laurel or Yanni. I have not listened to that shit. I want nothing to do about any of that shit. I'm not paying attention to it. I'm not fucking with it. I've heard this discussion supposedly going on, and I'm not fucking with that shit, dog. I'm not fucking with the Laurel Yanni shit. I got a cousin named Yanni. That's her nickname. I don't know no motherfucking Laurel, so I'm gonna pick Yanni since it's my kinfolk. What do you make of Shannon Sharp, Dick Wright, and LeBron way too much all of a sudden? I wouldn't even say it was all of a sudden. That motherfucker been doing that shit. But yeah, he's just going too far, simply because, you know, one, the reason why it's overwhelming now is because there's only 4 teams left in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Jarl. That's what you get. There you go, right there. That's the way to do it. Yanni one day and Laurel the next. Like, I look, I'm not fucking with that shit. I ain't got time to be sitting around here brain farting and fuck it up. But yeah, man, Shannon does go way too far with the bullshit. Like, you know, it's one thing to be a commentator, but when you just automatically, you know, I called him last night on the phone while I was sipping my yak and, you know, all these unopened bottles of fucking cognac and a banana cognac, yatch. You know, just talking crazy, man. You say, what's your thoughts on Skip Bayless saying he expects the Warriors to get a gentleman's sweep? Skip Bayless, he's known for being the most professional troll, okay? And he's entitled to think whatever he wants. And again, like him, like Stephen A. and all the rest of them, they'll find some way to squeeze out of the situation. They say they'll throw some kind of qualifier in their statement. Already, Houston Home, appreciate you falling through. That's funny that you said that, Jackson. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about maybe doing something like that in the Kush Den. Maybe fucking around and doing some prank calls or some shit like that. I was just like, it might be entertaining one day. I wouldn't do it often. I wouldn't want to make it a regular thing because I don't want people to be expecting all that shit. But maybe one day, might fuck around, do some prank calls. Y'all get some people y'all would like me to call, and we could have some fun with that. Do I think that Tyrone will be better than he was in previous years because he's solely sticking to safety? I think that'll be part of the factor, but I don't think he's going to solely stick to safety. I think what they were saying is that they want guys to have a home and know what their home is. I still expect them to use a guy like Matthew in a multitude of ways, but primarily as a safety. But I expect him to be better because he's got that dog in him and he's got something to prove. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody tell Sticky to prank call you want to. Well, shout out to Sticky for holding it down. But my thing is, but y'all know I don't be caring about the prank calls. The motherfuckers be coming on the sauce line all the time. I be having fun with that shit. But yeah, shout out to Sticky. Show some love to Sticky. Carl Church's chicken asked for the pass. They gonna hang up on the motherfucker. But yeah, Chris Carter. I'm not a big fan of Chris Carter, like, period. But he was showing a little bit of love to the Rockets, but it looked like he probably might have jumped to the side. He seemed like he was just kind of there tentatively. I felt like Nick Wright may have convinced him of some things, but he kind of signed with the Rockets, but he never seemed to be firmly based with the Rockets as his team. So I don't know about Chris Carter. Fuck Chris Carter. Chris Carter hated on whatchamacallit. Chris Carter's a hoe, dog. Like, on some real shit, Chris Carter's a hoe ass dude. And you can look at his face. He got a hoe ass dude face. You know what I'm saying? He got bitch nigga face. Like, you could tell he's a nigga that's gonna go tell your old lady you was doing something you wasn't supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You can tell. You can't kick it with him. You can't go to the strip club with that nigga. He gonna tell everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about what he was doing, but he gonna tell on everybody else. Man, fuck him, man. It's facts. Nah, he's coach. I like him more on that show as a speaker. But Chris Carter, the person, is like, it's usually that I like people over their jobs. Like, I would normally say if it was such and such the commentator I hate, but like Mark Cuban, the businessman, I like, but Mark Cuban, the fucking Mavs owner, I kick him in his fucking chest, Sparta style. Chris Carter, the player, the person, I fucking hate him. The commentator, he's cool. You know, he's all right. You know what I'm saying? Colvin or Matthew, by the way, it's Flacco stuff. Wow. That man, I do want to talk about it. I'm glad you mentioned that, but I want to talk about that for a couple of minutes. Bigger contributor? I think it's going to be Matthew, because Matthew's going to have something to prove. 1-year deal. And even if he doesn't end up here next year, he's going to have something to prove to a lot of teams. Colvin has something to prove too. He wants to prove that he can be a number 1, number 2 guy. So I think he's going to be on a. But I think Matthew's going to edge him out just slightly. Because I feel like Colvin's going to show something. The lack of interceptions bothers me about him. But my thing is, I think given the chance, he may be able to do something, but I'm gonna go Matthew is with a slight advantage. But Flacco, but this is the thing actually. You know, Flacco snubbing Jackson. Snubbing Jackson. It's funny because you look at throughout history at the greats that have done it. You know, we can talk about Favre. We can talk about I don't know what I'm thinking of. Fuck, why the name is slipping my fucking mind. But what I've noticed about these guys, why does the name not come up, is that they're all, get out of my face like that, Mike. Super Bowl winning quarterbacks do not like to fucking mentor their replacement, like the greats. And this is a part of ego. Okay. And I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, why is this? It's a part of ego. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing that made them great is the same thing that makes them hate, is they feel like this motherfucker isn't, Big Ben, Brady, exactly. Big Ben said the same shit. Brady did it. And is it Montana? Is I thinking about Montana? But like I say, it's just the greats. The greats don't want to bring in their replacement because they feel like they're still great. Brady's fucking 80 years old and he fucking feels like he's fucking able to continue, and he's doing it at a high level. But any great player is going to feel that way. Same thing with Brett Favre, why he kept coming back so many times, to go play with anybody, shit. Yeah, and that's it. Flacco is Schaub. Flacco's best is Schaub's best. Because the year that Flacco won the Super Bowl, if you go and look at his statistics, him and Matt Schaub were like somewhere less than a tenth of a degree of a piece of anything. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out. Skipped and hacked Phoenix account, man. But again, like I say, man, that's crazy. Said he's never got receivers. He's had some all right receivers over the years. Had some all right tight ends over the years. Eagles should have won a Super Bowl with T.O. Man, I wish they would have. Man, that T.O., I don't understand the hate and disrespect he gets. T.O. was, in my opinion, one of the greatest to ever fucking do it, dog. One of the greatest, hands down, to ever fucking do it. Give a fuck how you feel about his personality. Give a fuck about, like, with T.O., people are real bullshit, because when people have like negative things to say about T.O., it's not about what he ever did on the field, because he was a consummate teammate. He was the motherfucking man. But off the field, too much shenanigans, dog. Like, you just too many shit, like working out in the driveway. It's my quarterback, man. Like all that type of shit. Shit, you talking about T.O., man, look at Antoine Walker, dog. He had like over 200 and something million blown. Look at fucking Allen Iverson. Broke. Motherfuckers be broke, dog. They got a name, so people will throw them some here. Well, look, you got a name, let me throw this chain on you. Let me throw this over here on you, you know what I'm saying? And make motherfuckers look good, because that's help promotes them, But shit, AI said it was a point he couldn't even buy a fucking cheeseburger, man. A cheeseburger, man. Shit. Vince Young, stupid as fuck, going blowing all the money at Cheesecake Factory. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, you can make whatever decision you want to, but Cheesecake Factory, you know what I'm saying? Oh, but that's another thing, man. That's fucked up. That's another thing. But a lot of NFL dudes got because there was some shit going on. Some motherfuckers was trying to get them to invest in like a casino deal or some shit like that, and boop. But here's my thing, and this is what I tell you, especially to all you youngsters, man. And like I say, learn from my mistakes. I tell y'all all the time about the trouble and shenanigans and different stupid shit I've done and gotten in. And I tell y'all that. Because I don't want y'all to follow down the path. I hope y'all avoid those mistakes. I want y'all to live great lives. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to shine. I want everybody to thrive. That's my mentality. Even if I talk shit to you, I still want you to have a good life. I don't care if you come in here hating and all that other shit. In this realm, when we talking sports, when you talking about you going against me, fuck you. Don't you fuck with me? We in the Kush Den, it's a different level. If it's something else, it's a different level. In the sports realm, it is what it is. I only want a few of y'all. Shit, I can feel that too. Look, if you don't want me to shine, fuck you. I don't want y'all to shine either. That's the new mentality. I feel y'all that with Phoenix. It used to be I want everybody to shine. I want everybody who want me to shine. How about that? So, yeah. So my thing is this, man. I don't understand the shenanigans that people get into, because a lot of these athletes, you can get money. Getting money don't make you smart. Everybody looks up to rich people. Oh, they're rich and they made it, and so there's something special. Because if you're stupid, motherfuckers can slide out and yeah, exactly. I definitely agree with you, El Lobo. That's your teammate. When it comes down to anything else, that's your teammate. So if you go down, what happens? As a quarterback, if you go down, what happens? Your team just fails because you didn't want to put the work in. Like if I was another player on that, I'd be like, fuck Joe Flacco. Fuck him and everything he stands for. Because if you go down, what next? Because you're not, it's a football game of football. You're not guaranteed to be healthy. Shit, we saw what happened. That was last year when he looked like he went full retard when he got fucking hit. So that shit kills me, man. Mike Vick broke. Yeah, Mike Vick ain't little bro. He's broke. That motherfucker came in. He was the highest paid when he came in. He's broke. And that's the cousin fault. I'm telling you, look, Mike Vick would have been my guy that took all them charges, dog. Like, what? No, Mike would never do that. That was me. I was beating dogs up. I hit them with uppercuts. I was hanging them. I'd have took all that shit, dog. Knowing I'm a dog lover and I would never do any of that shit. I'd have took every single motherfucking charge, and I'd have told fucking Vic, and he would have known too. Dick, hey, you better motherfucker, my books better be fucking fat too. You know what I'm saying? Already, Bailey. But I'd have been like, you shit. You bet my shit better be. I better have $1 million on my fucking books, because that's how much you motherfucker would have lost. You would have easily lost. I mean, you lost way more than that. But you know what I'm saying? I'd have definitely took that shit and. Oh shit. But definitely, man. Like I said, I'd have took that shit and I'd have motherfucking me. I'd have ate that case, man. What? It was me. Hey, it was. I did everything. I did all that shit, man. So anyway, but that's that. But again, when I talk to y'all about with money and all this stuff, man, get your education. Be smart. You know, don't make like fucking with these shady deals, because a lot of this shit is common sense if you just look at it. You know, like BitConnect and some of those things. I was telling people about BitConnect way back, and I don't even really just deal in. I don't have invested in digital currency like that, a little bit, but not that much. You could tell BitConnect was a scam. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You could tell BitConnect was a fucking scam. It was a Ponzi scheme. And so the same way like that, if you just look at little stuff, don't believe the too good to be true shit, and don't let motherfuckers, oh my God, taking off the piercing at the airport. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, if it's too good to be true, not always, but certain situations, when it comes to money, most likely it is. Man, get your education, learn how to manage your money, learn how to control your investments and shit like that. I seen Justin Gilbert in the trail running around the pasture. But my thing is, like I say, is just be smart. Don't be like some of these athletes. These motherfuckers just feel like, oh, I can do whatever, I got money, and they don't realize how they getting hold. Same thing with gangsters. You know, motherfuckers, I'm a dope dealer, I'm gonna do all this. Motherfuckers, to get all this money, but then it takes shit. A smart nigga can work you out that money. Harder than you, whatever you did to get that shit. A motherfucker with a little brain can finesse you. You know, street niggas be feeling like they finesse everybody. They get finesse too, though. So that's what I'm telling. Like, be smart with your money. What's up, Mr. Killer KB? What's the motherfucking deal? Nah, just seen him coming. Yeah, you already know about Mike, dog. Mike got hit with the whip. He started the trip. 6ix9ine got locked up. Okay. Is he GP or PC'd up? Nah, he ain't in the prison. I know he just in some jail shit. But they gonna fuck with it wherever he at. Where he get locked up at? Because like I say, whoever extorting the fuck out of 6ix9ine. They just eating off his ass. Like, that shit is a joke. You know what I'm saying? You say, I know men off the field. He's a good dude. Not in trouble. Party. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. Well, again, you know, people will judge you by certain shit off the field. Like, it's good. The media can easily frame you a certain way, and then they like to run with narratives. And the thing about the media, and this is why another thing I say, and I'm going to call it a wrap here. The media can ruin your life and not give a fuck about it. So that's why I say, you know, be careful about it. This is some Kush Den time. I don't know if we're going to have a Kush Den tonight. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to see. But we'll definitely be on the mixer. Oh my goodness! Shout out to White Persuasion. Appreciate the love. That's a bet, man. The topic should be broke athletes. I'm gonna think about it. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go focus on WWE tonight. I'm trying to halfway decide. I almost want to get a Game Pass, because the way the reviews I've been hearing about State of Decay 2, because I really want to play that bitch. The reviews I've been hearing about State of Decay 2 have been kind of so-so, but I've been kind of watching some videos on it. It looks just like the original State of Decay, and that's really all I could ask for with some co-op, and that's cool. So I was talking to Shaq Kush about maybe starting to play that. We might start a series of episodes, me and Shaq Kush on the State of Decay 2. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to see. I'll think about that, because I really want to fuck with that shit. Oh yeah, I saw Fight Night Champion. How much is Fight Night Champion? I've been looking for it, but I know it's on the 360 shit, so I need to see how much that bitch is. Last night was I'm a hit man things, and we're gonna see what's up, because I talked about him possibly doing Assault Society tonight. Oh, George Strait coming. Cool. Yes, I did say that. I did tell Phoenix that shit. Bet. What's up, man? Things you talk about it tonight? We can make it happen. I'm with you with it. I'm with it. So that would definitely be a good deal. Should be fighting in school. There's a lot worse shit. That's a lot worse shit going down to school that we could definitely talk about. So bet that. What time is it right now? It's 7:30ish. Okay, we're gonna call this a wrap. And y'all stay tuned, man. We're gonna get on Sauce Society here shortly. I'm gonna get some things together. We'll get it shortly. Let's say start looking forward a little around. Give it about an hour, and then give it about an hour, and then like I said, I'll make sure I have a notification and everything up, so that way y'all can check it out. So make sure if you're not subscribed to Sauce Society, we talk about a variety of it's a little bit different. Like I said, ckin, we talk crazy. Sauce Society, we talk about a lot of shit that's going on in society today. Just discussing things that need to be talked, from politics to a lot of politics. What about Colin Cowherd? Gentleman Sweet. Fuck Colin Cowherd too. Like I say, a variety of things, just things that need to be addressed in today's society. So I think that if you guys like having good conversation, that you'll thoroughly enjoy that. It's something me and Man Things do. We haven't done it in a while, and it's time to get that back activated. Something I thoroughly enjoy. But with that being said, man, y'all look out about 8:30 if y'all not subscribed to the channel, the Sauce Society channel. Let me see if I got a link somewhere around here. Let me pull that up. And let's see. No, not that one. Let's see. Okay, cool. Oh, that's fucked up. Look, somebody didn't unsubscribe from the Sauce Society since yesterday. Ain't that some hoe ass shit? It is. We got a new one, so somebody left and somebody else came. So that's cool. Let's go to this. Yeah, that's a new one. I have no idea who that is. All right. So here, let me go ahead and put the link in here for y'all. And then we're going to call it a wrap shortly after that. Oh, shit, I fried it. Hold on, let me swap it back up real quick, because I switched accounts, so it wouldn't let me post it in the chat. Or actually, I could probably do it right here. I'm tripping. Let's go. All right, there you go. So that's the Sauce Society link, all that other good stuff. So we shall see you shortly. I appreciate everybody for fucking with the flavor tonight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button on your way out if you ain't hit that bitch. Subscribe if you're new to it. And all the other good stuff that goes with it. So again, look for us 8:30 Sauce Society. It's going to be motherfucking me going down. And then we'll probably do some mixer action after that. So with that being said, Sauce Nation, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. I appreciate y'all every single motherfucking time y'all fucking with the flavor. Y'all are the freshest motherfucking ingredients in the world. And with that being said, y'all stay saucy. I'm out.